it's like, well, I just went in.
Who's out here eating cold porridge? You gotta.
Some people like it that way.
Yeah. What?
Maybe some people like it that way.
Some people like it that way.
Yeah.
Cold.
There's somebody on the planet who likes cold porridge.
Can you even make porridge if it's cold, or does it have to be hot first and then you wait for it?
You make it hot and you let it cool down.
That's dumb. Why would you cook something and then let it get cold again?
Could you just do like people do like sun tea or those overnight oats? You just like put it in that wetness and let it just get wet.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Wet and clumpy and whatnot. That way it never touches heat.
Yeah, that's what you do. If you want a cold thing, you do overnight oats.
Overnight porridge.
Let it get cold again. Overnight porridge.
Would the consistency be the same if you just like had it cold the whole time while they're heating it up to let it,
That's the thing. What's the mixture like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He gives it some, some like, I look at heat as like basic training. Like, you got to get in there. Somebody's got to put some rules down. You got to like get in line, get organized. And then, there's a moment when you're dismissed, when you get out of the heat. But if you just go cold, that's just like Montessori. It's like, do what you want. Hey, hope it works. Tell us what you find out on the other side.
Right.
What? Oh, Antoine, don't look away. Stare right into the abyss of what is happening. This thing, this ship is sailing. You, Captain,
I'm still getting things. There's something I want to make sure I mention before we get too far into the show.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm setting up here because I've done a poor job of prepping ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
No worries. Oh, I thought you were getting John. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
What's going on?
I'm not getting John. I was getting. Where you at? This. Just before we get too far, because I know I'm going to forget to mention, we're going to be in San Antonio.
Oh, I like
on
that.
Saturday.
It's beautiful.
On Saturday for Dad-a-Day Night Live with my 4 dads.
Yes.
So, if you're in San Antonio or near San Antonio, you want to check us out.
Or you want to go to San
ass
Antonio.
down.
Yeah.
If you're at the Alamo,
check it out. Come on. Yeah.
If you're at the Alamo, you think, man, I want something funny to happen to me today. Come on down to the show.
Come on down to the show.
Yeah.
Remember the Alamo? Remember
we should go to Ripley's Believe It or Not and see if we can get people to come to the show.
Come to the show.
Let's go down to the Riverscape and do improv busking.
Like busking, yeah.
We should do that as like an experiment. People busk for improv.
John, what's good with you, man? What's good?
Daddy daycare over here.
Yep. Breathing the future of our country. Even.
Yeah.
That's
an important job.
Burden, man. It's a heavy burden.
It's an important job.
Not everybody takes theirs as serious. It's a lot of unpatriotic parents out here. Their children. I'm trying to prevent that stuff coming the next 18 years,
Right.
Unpatriotic.
Thank you for your service, John.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got it with about 20 years into the service and took from my time the heavy hands-on, but
that's it.
Doing my best.
Yeah, but basic training is over. You've gotten through the hardest part. So
still got some basic training left with my youngest son.
And Tandy, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm all right. Yeah, things are popping, moving and shaking. Thanks for asking.
Oh, meet you. What's up with you, man?
Doing great. We should also plug that we are doing our live podcast in a couple of weeks as well. We haven't done it. We haven't done it together in the same room for a really long time.
Ooh, that's right. Since
6 years,
since 2020.
Yeah. Something happened. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, we
I
started.
know.
We start meeting
Oh
up.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right. We used to gather together in person,
Yeah.
in person.
live video. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
My calendar says Saturday the 12th
Yes,
is when we'll be doing it.
that is
Mm-hmm.
correct.
So next Saturday. This Saturday we're in San Antonio. Next Saturday live podcast
Mm-hmm.
in front
What
of
time?
people. What time?
What time? Your
What
calendar doesn't
time?
say that.
6 p.m.
There it is.
There it is.
For the early bird.
Early birds.
That's for
Mhm.
the Lubies crowd. Like
Mm-hmm.
go have your dinner at 4.
Yeah.
Come to the show nice and full by 6.
We'll do
Mhm.
improv busking at Luby's, and then we'll go
And we get
bring them
people.
out
Yep.
to the show.
Bring them out to the show.
I'm like, why does everybody in the audience smell like Salisbury steak?
Smell like
Movie
mac and
crowd.
cheese and biscuits in here.
Yeah. Movies. They have so few of them now that it had been a while since I've been to one, and we tried to go Saturday to a very popular one in
Popular
my
movies.
uh-huh
Interesting.
the in
Yeah, you might have to break that down.
I didn't know
What
Luby's
that
had
movie.
different levels. You know, like
there are different levels. The ones that weren't popular are gone. If it's still around, it was kicking. So this is
they
this
got
is
different menus or
nope.
different chefs. Or...
I don't know. I don't know what makes it a kicking spot, but this one is kicking. Shout out to Luby's in Meyer Park. It was
Okay,
hard to
Oh, now,
find
now
parking.
you're never gonna
I
get
know
it.
it.
You're never
Never.
gonna get a parking spot
Hard to
there.
park it.
Hey,
It's. I mean, I'm glad people are still keeping it around. I'm not gonna go all the time, but I want it to be there when I'm ready. So I'm glad people go. But we got there this past Saturday at around 1ish. I don't know if you remember how the lines in Luby's used to kind of trail, like you were waiting on a ride at Disney and you had to like walk, all the way around. It was full like that. I'm like, I don't even want to mess up these people's flow. Let me leave. I don't want to. I don't want to stand in this thing, but I'm glad to see it's here. So yeah, some Luby's are still the ones that are still alive are still popping. Shout out to Club Luby's.
shout out to Club Luby's,
To the
man.
club.
Nice. Good for them.
Like, hey, man, you're trying to go to Luby's? Oh man, I don't got anything to wear.
Yeah,
Do
hung
laundry. I
on.
can't go to Luby's looking like this.
They turn you around at the door if you ain't got the right outfit on.
Everybody be there, man.
Yeah.
You can't feel looking a mess. Everybody there at Luby's.
Yeah, let me get
Luby's
two
at
living
Mars.
onions. 2 living onions, please.
You want anything? You want anything? Then send one to her.
Let me ask y'all a question. While we're talking about buffets,
Oh,
do you think it is, if you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, do you think there should be a time limit or an amount of food you have consumed before a restaurant asks you to leave?
Not without some legislation, no.
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 You said they can't.
Unless there's a law,
Oh,
You
no.
need the government to step in. Is what
Yes.
you're saying, Nishi.
Yeah, like keep it free. Let's let people do what they want. You're putting enough as all you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're going to put it in writing, like all you can eat in an hour. Okay,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's
If someone is willing to just be there all day, eating the whole time, just let them do it. Man.
Let them do it.
They should do it.
Yeah.
Because most people don't. It's
Yeah.
Most
those
people
people
don't,
are few and
Or
far
going through
between.
something, just needs to
So
hang out.
chicken.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So my brother-in-law has gotten kicked out of a Asian establishment, all you can eat. And from the story goes, he would go up to the crab legs, wait until they bring a new tray out, take the tray and dump it on his plate and tray, most of them, if not all, and then go back and sit down. Some complaints were rolling around and they asked him to leave.
That's fair. I
That
think that's
is.
fair.
because he's stopping other people from eating, right?
Yeah.
It's
It
one
didn't
thing.
say you can't stop. It just said all you can eat, right?
It
So
didn't
that
say
kind of
I can't
implies
stand at the
you could
buffet
take.
line and slap people's hands when they get close.
It didn't say you can't do that. It
There's a
just
little
said,
Hunger
all right,
Games here. Like,
we,
you're
we
fighting
need
people for
more.
food.
We
They
need
didn't say
more
I can't take
rules
all the spoons back with me to the table. So I went to close
It's okay, nobody else eat.
Yeah.
to come taking all the plates and stack the plates on your table. Like, y'all need those. I'm gonna get through all of these plates today.
Yeah. I mean, if you sit there and eat all day, and as long as everybody else gets to eat, that doesn't bother me because that's the establishment that set that. But then there's that unspoken social contract that we all have that, hey, we're all going to share in the ability to eat all we can eat, right? It's not just you eating all you can eat.
Hold on, man. Somebody ate all the roast beef at Conquer.
Like that's just you're just saving himself. Like you're gonna hurt
Yeah.
yourself.
Right? That is
Chicken
torture,
Joe Clark
boy.
Uncle.
That is torture.
But
We cut to two pairs of people at two different tables at a Golden Corral. Welp, restaurant's about to close. There's about enough time for us to get one more thing of food, but it looks like we're at a bit of a standoff. You guys at your table got all the spoons. Me and my associate have all the plates. What are we gonna do in this scenario?
Well, since it is closing time, I figured I was going to take the tray of mac and cheese and just bring it over to my table.
Oh,
Me and my brother was going to just eat with our spoons.
Oh, see, but I was going to take the tray of mac and cheese when it comes out, and we'll just put it on our plates and use our hands.
You going to scrape it with your hands
how
out of
you
the
gonna
tray?
get it out the pan? How you gonna get it out the pan?
It's really
gonna-
hot too.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah,
hot.
yeah. It's really hot. I'm just going to
Fresh.
use my hands. I'm going to use my
Squeeze it.
hands because I care about all you can eat buffets. All
Yeah.
right. I'm not going to
You
let
know-
anyone stand in the way of me eating what I want to eat.
So what you at our table talking to us for? I mean, it sound like you already had a plan.
Mhm.
But some
Mhm.
about your plan is falling through because you looking at us
You
for
looking at
the
us.
utensils. For the
Keep
you
your
know,
eyes off my spoon.
we didn't come
Look,
over to your
look.
plate about your table about the plates, but apparently these utensils mean something.
See, here's the thing though. The rules stipulate you can't eat directly out of the tray. That's what the rules say. All right. So
But it
you
doesn't say
either
you
got to
can't
pull.
bring that tray to the table.
It's the
Right.
tray. It's the look. We've been down this road before.
But does it become a plate when you put the tray on a table?
I'm not gonna have.
I
I'm not
think
gonna
it-
have what is a plate discussion with you. Okay.
I think it becomes a plate.
I've been eating crab legs and roast beef all day, waiting to finish it.
I
with
could
a coup de
smell.
grace
I could
of mac
definitely
and cheese.
smell the seafood beef
I can't-
exchange happening in your mouth right now.
I came over here to extend an olive branch. All right. Maybe we can make
Oh.
a compromise. I got all the plates over here. You got spoons. Maybe we do a little trade. Maybe we both eat something. How about that? I don't know why you need 8 spoons for the 3 of y'all.
It's a lot of mac and cheese, Sometimes the cheese gets stuck on a spoon and the texture just bothers me, so I get another spoon.
Get another spoon, get a clean spoon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get a clean spoon. But I hear you. Me and my brother's we're gonna huddle.
Yeah.
We're gonna discuss
talk
this,
Mhm.
these plans, see if we really want those plates or not.
All right. It's
We'll
going to
holler
come
at
out
you.
any minute. This is the last round.
Oh yeah,
Right,
we
so
watching.
hurry
I
up,
got
hurry
my
up.
track shoes on right now.
I've been stretching in between eating. Okay. I'm not letting anyone beat me. But you do your thing. You do your thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't trust him.
Mhm.
I don't know if he licked all the plates he got over there.
Mhm.
He looks like a plate licker. He does.
He does.
Dirty
Like,
plates. Dirty plates. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the man
Yeah.
talking about scraping mac and cheese with his bare hand. That is
Mm-hmm.
unheard of.
I mean, he's already got burns on his hands. Look at his hands.
It's all those blisters on his hands from the hot cheese. That man is crazy.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah. He should He should have got here early like we did to get
Mhm.
all the spoons
Yeah,
and
those
forks.
spoons get
And he, you know,
Mhm.
that's he waited. He messed up.
Right.
So I mean, I think you got to pay for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I did go to church yesterday,
Yeah.
so I do have a little bit of empathy on my heart. What
Okay.
what if we gave him one of our plastic sporks from the car?
Oh, the one that we got from Kentucky
Yeah, the,
in 2022. One in the glove box. But
Mhm.
okay.
yeah. Just now getting rid of the last one. We've got so many of
Yeah.
those in
Yeah. Okay.
Kentucky.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
so I got you guys. I I didn't bring one of the plates. 'Cause I didn't. I don't know. I don't fully trust you guys, so I
Mhm.
brought you a coaster that you can use as a plate. Mister, is it a
Mm,
plate? Coaster's basically a super small plate. This
But
one
is
came
it
right
a
out of my
plate?
it's
car.
almost like
Is
a
it a
cup
plate? Yeah, because
in a
it's like
sense.
it would need to be able to hold food. I don't know if it can hold it. You know.
Yeah.
You want a bowl? Well, it's like one of those flexible ones. So you can just fold it like a little taco. Look, do you want it or not?
Yeah, yeah. We'll take it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll take
Okay.
it.
all right. I'll take
Yeah,
one
of
of the
course.
spoons then.
Wait.
Yeah.
Not the spoon. Not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
spoon.
That's
Put
true.
that down. We got you a spork.
Mm.
Still in the wrapper. Golden Corral, Kentucky, 2007, Betty. Here you
Mhm.
go. It's the last one. It's perfect.
Vintage. Mhm.
Vintage. You could poke the mac. You could scoop the mac. You could you could poke and scoop if you want. It's perfect.
Well, I'm glad you said that because the mac and cheese just arrived. So I'm taking this and I'm going.
Oh, funny seeing you here. You got here late, huh? Yeah, me and my brothers, we dug a tunnel from our table. We have an underground tunnel that we
And
so we reverse.
scene. And scene. Use their spoons to dig a tunnel.
Okay, those spoons.
Son of a
You
go
think you
corral.
first, and then all of a sudden somebody just pop off the ground.
Underneath
It
it.
goes back to the table.
Dang.
That's so ridiculous.
Got him. Yeah, like to Chicken Joe Clark's comment here. Me at the table in the corner watching him eat mac and cheese with his hands, trying to eat a salad with a spork. What happened in this
Yeah.
place? Like, if you went into a place and saw someone eating food with their hands, would that be commentary on the place itself? Do you like, ooh, or is that just that person?
Yeah, the mac and cheese one with the hands, that would throw me off. I don't know if I could. Yeah, especially if nobody was bothered by it. Just
Like some
Well, you
peanuts or something?
cheese hanging from the hand to the mouth. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Well, Houston is such an international city. I think you got all types.
Yeah, some cultures be all about eating with their hands.
Mhm.
That's
Ain't nothing
true.
wrong with it.
That's true.
I mean, also, yeah. I mean, that's food you have to use your hands, right? I mean,
Hmm.
Everything in there.
yeah. Like some foods tacos, chicken wings. You're not gonna be knife and fork in it, right? You.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Just
like
a
other
side of
foods that you might, like
Yeah.
uh, stews and soups and stuff that you don't want to.
eat soup with your
So
hands is crazy.
I just imagine. Hey, I
Or some
just,
cold porridge. Porridge.
cold.
cold pork. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I think let me ask you this. Let's say you went into like uh like an international restaurant, a country that you're not too super
Mhm.
familiar with, and
Mhm.
everybody in there was eating with their hands.
Mhm.
Would you join in?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the
I
time to
would.
do it.
Or would
I
you
would
ask for a
observe.
spoon?
Yeah. It depends. I would observe, see the type of food we're eating, what I'm wearing. So if I dressed up really nicely
Mm.
and there's a bunch of spaghetti sauce and stainable sauces that I'm eating with my hands,
Everybody's just covered with stains.
Everybody's just covered in stains.
Stainable sauces.
If there was ever a chance that I could, get down like that, that would be the time. But I would probably ask for extra bread or something to scoop it up. But I wouldn't be just splashing sauce everywhere.
I think places, everybody has their rules about eating, whether it's with your hands or whatever. And it makes me think of a good friend of mine. He was eating. I had some friends from Senegal who had come, and quite a few Senegalese dishes you eat with your hands, probably everything you do, but this one in particular. So all of the food is in one big plate and everybody eats from the same plate, right? So you don't even have your own plate, you're sharing with others. But there are rules to this, but he didn't know that. So he had finished his little area and then turned the bowl around to get to a new area of food. And so everybody's face was like, because the rule is that you just eat your section, right? You eat what's in front of you. You don't reach over and get somebody else's, and you certainly don't turn the bowl to, hey, they got some more rice over here. Let me get some of that. All right, so everybody has their own. They've got rules.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did anyone say
give him-
anything?
Yeah,
They say, hey.
they just
No, because they were, in somebody else's home, and it was, but later a friend told them, hey, you're supposed to just stay in your area. You're not supposed to move around.
it's not equal opportunity.
No, yeah, when all your stuff is right in front of you. You can't reach over and you don't turn the bowl to get a.
He comes next time and he's like, all right, guys, here are the borders. All right, this is my area. I don't want to see any fingers to my borders without my permission.
Yeah,
Put the flag on his side.
yeah. Two toothpicks to border it. Like,
Wait. But your border's a little bit into my territory. I made my border first. I don't know if you want to go down that road. Just get everybody their own plate.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the thing on the individualism, because everybody got their own separate plate. We should come back together and just start all eating out of one thing. That's togetherness. That's how we make it happen. So,
yeah, it's kind of like everybody using a bathroom at the same time. Some things don't work
what?
that way.
Yeah, explain that one.
Ow.
I mean, there's sanitary reasons why you don't want to eat out of the same bowl as somebody or eat out of the same place.
That's me.
There's portion justifications why you don't want. Sometimes you see, oh man, I want that piece right there, right? And if it's anybody's piece, then you can start a war. And I feel like, some things should be allow the person to have that little individual time, right? Bathrooms, meals, prayer.
Yeah. How do we keep without going too far down individualism, how do we keep things from getting unsanitary? Because that's really my hang up, is the unsanitary nature of it. Like, for example, it makes you think of, I'll be at my in-laws' house, they have family over, and like my wife, like I might be a little bit thirsty. My wife has a cup of water and she's like, oh, you can drink out of this one, it's mine. But what she didn't tell me is that her nieces also drink out of that one. That her mom drink out of that one as well or something. And I'm like, you gotta let me know. Like, who else is using this cup? You can't just say it's mine and have me drinking under false pretenses.
Got the community cup.
The community cup.
Public,
exactly.
The public cup of the public right there.
I need a disclaimer or something.
Yeah.
We cut to Starbucks. Okay, I'm just cleaning off the table, sir. Are you done with everything here? Can I take your trash?
Oh, yeah. I'm done.
Okay, great. All right, and I'll take that cup. Thank you so much. Oh, you had coffee, huh?
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm just getting the cup ready for the next customer. Yeah.
Mm?
Mhm.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean the next customer? That's a disposable cup.
Yes, it's disposable by the end of the day. That's why we keep tight control over our cups and actually the utensils and silverware. I'm going to take all of that stuff back and give that a good
The
clean too.
the
Um,
plastic spoon that
yeah.
I have here
Oh gosh, yes.
that I use for the yogurt.
Yeah. Well, we're now committed to reducing our carbon footprint. Plus, we found through our own research that the food and the drinks taste better when they're reused. If
Okay,
there's
all right. Whoa. I'm all for saving the planet. Like, don't
Mhm.
get me wrong. Let's not waste too much. But are you telling me that someone used my cup before me? Is that what you're telling me right now?
How good was that coffee, sir? How good was your coffee today?
I mean, it was unusually good.
I
I
know.
mean, it tasted better than any coffee I've had here before. But you're
Well,
telling me that someone
it,
else came and drank out of that same cup? And did you run through a dishwasher or something?
no. Somebody did drink out. Well, actually, it's 9:30, so and we've been open since 6. So quite a few people have had coffee from that cup. Plus, our baristas hand sip from each cup. Every cup that they serve,
You
they
said
take
hand sip?
they
What does that mean?
we tried out lip sip, but that didn't work. Hand sip kind of gives the sensation that this is like an individualized loving activity. So each barista hand sips from every coffee, frappe, everything they make. They've got to
Like,
take a sip of it.
the guy looks over and he sees like 3 baristas like sipping out of each other's cup. They sip one and they hand it to someone else and they sip it too. And then they hand it into the drive-through. Ugh.
Yeah.
That ain't right. That ain't right. You can't have people putting their mouths on this stuff. And
Achoo.
also, look at that.
Bless you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We live in a post-COVID world. That is unacceptable. Can't have that. You gotta tell people.
I can boast that no employee here has had COVID, and we've been sipping like this since 2019. It's part of our new project.
Wait, a new project. I
Yeah.
can't. I'm sorry. I gotta report you. I have to report this place.
Oh,
This is
do you
unsanitary.
need someone from the health department? Hold on one second, Jerry.
We cut to this guy at the doctor's office. Okay. We got your test results back, and it looks like you're all clean. You have no infectious diseases, no infections.
Oh no, I don't feel good though. I don't feel good, doc.
No, you're absolutely fine. We ran all the tests. By the way, how's that gown fitting? Is that okay?
The
Medical
gown
gown?
that you insisted I put on for
Yeah.
these tests. I guess it's okay.
It is?
I was just kind of thinking about how I felt.
Okay, good. Yeah, because yeah, whenever you're done with it, you can take it off and leave it on a chair, and we'll get it dusted off and ready for the next person.
Did you say dusted off? You
Yeah.
mean washed
Excuse
or
me, doctor.
disposed?
Sorry about that. Yeah, your patient a few minutes ago that had all the boils all over his body.
Mhm.
He wanted to get a reprint out of his prescription ointment.
Oh, okay.
Forth that over right when you're done with this one.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No, yeah, I said dust it off. We're really about saving the planet here, so we just sort of brush.
Hey, I'm all for saving the planet too, but your nurse just came in and said you had a patient with boils on it. Like there has to be some sanitation going on between.
I think it was actually that gown that the patient was wearing.
No. You're lying. You're lying. You didn't have boil guy in this gown.
Yeah, you guys are about the same size. Yeah, we did.
This ain't a barber shop, man. You can't just dust this stuff off. You have to wash it. This is how people get sick. I'm sorry. I gotta.
Oh, you're not sick. You're literally not sick. We just ran a bunch of tests, and you're fine.
Let me see your testing facilities. Okay, I insist you show me where you put your test tubes and needles and all that.
Okay, just through the store, you'll see our technicians gargling all of the.
Pre-sticking themselves with the needle.
It works good. It works good.
Yeah, that was good. Keep this one.
Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Another fun fact about not just about hygiene, about why you don't reuse a needle is because it gets dull after the first stick. So the first stick is the sharpest, and then you just keep using it. It just hurts more and more. It's dull. It's got to work harder to pierce the skin.
Oh. Good to know, Dandy.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Oh man. Oh boy, oh god.
But yeah, individualism.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Makes a
Good
lot
I'm
of sense.
like I'm okay as acting as a group and like coming together, but we gotta be sanitary. We all have to be using the same sanitary rules, washing our hands, not coughing on the food, all that stuff. If we're gonna be eating together,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Well, here's one thing that gets me. There's certain hidden things that you can't account for when you're also eating with community. Like, does everyone wash their hands? You right? Does it
Mhm.
when people go to the restroom? So I was taking my son to the bathroom. I can't remember where we were. But I saw this guy walk in the restroom. He walked in after we got in there. It takes us some longer to be helping my son get his pants on. Goes in there. He had to be playing with himself, peeing. Comes out, goes to the counter where the sinks are, looks at his face, gets himself together, and goes out. And I'm at the sink like pumping, trying to soak my son's hands. So it ain't like something's wrong with the sink or the sink is messy. It's like there's somebody actively washing their hands. Should signal to yourself, man. Let
I've
me go
seen
ahead
it.
and
I've seen that story play out way more times than I hope.
Mhm.
There'll be times I'll like gesture to no one in particular. I'm like the sink is right here. He just walked out.
2 seconds, dude. 2 seconds.
But yeah, the people
Knock your hand.
walking up to the sink as well. I've seen that too.
Yeah, what? It's just there for the mirror. They need a mirror station and then a
Just the
mirror
mirror
sink station.
to look at themselves.
What are you doing?
I don't get it. In this day and age, I don't get it.
I've been in some crummy bathrooms. I mean, the bathroom looked like, the worst place. Everything's wet, and I still wash my hands. Kick the door open. I
Yep.
hold it like no, I'm washing my hands.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I go to like a restaurant, especially like a smaller restaurant, I'll go to a restaurant and then like I'll notice that maybe they're out of soap, and I gotta like do a quick scan. Like, is this the same restroom that they use? like the staff use, because like if they know we're out of soap, they should have replaced the soap.
Unless
If
they
they don't know
soap
we're out
to
of
the
soap, that
bathroom.
means they don't use the soap. I
That's
gotta
how
have
it goes.
questions.
He's sitting back there with no gloves, just flipping the dough and
He's like flipping meat patties with his hand. It's like,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Oh, that just makes my stomach hurt just thinking
It
about
does.
it. Oh.
yeah. I don't play with stomach problems, man. I don't play with them at all. Nothing makes me feel nastier than when I have a stomach problem, because I feel like I got it from something, right? Like it's like sometimes I'm like, what was that movie? I'll never forget this movie from Poltergeist. Might have been Poltergeist 2. There was a scene where there's one of the little worm monsters falls into the cup of water, and the dude drinks the water, and it goes in his belly, it busts out of his stomach. And I remember as a little kid going, holy shit. I'm looking at every cup I drink. If I see anything, if it's a bubble that looked the wrong, I'll pour that shit out, and I will re-pour another cup of water. And I've done that. I've been late to work because I've opened my water bottle and look and go, splash. I'm
Not gonna risk
redoing,
it.
rewatching it, get a whole nother. Ain't no poltergeist popping out of my stomach.
Yeah, which you hear about on the news all the time.
Yeah.
People poltergeist.
You guys ain't gonna get me.
Ain't
No,
gonna
not
get
me.
me.
Bro, why are you still here? You're not scared of poltergeist, huh?
I gotta find that scene because I remember it like it was clear. I remember that's the first time it like the light bulb went off. It's like, man, I do not pay attention to what I'm drinking.
Mm.
And I have a weird thing about liquids you can't see through. So like milk and orange juice in a cup, it's just the freakiest thing to me. It's like I'm drinking just anything in here. Can't see nothing floating around. They can put all kinds of poltergeists in that things.
You just gotta wait for the texture to hit
Just
the
gotta, yeah.
tongue.
Oh, no.
What's crunchy?
What is that?
What's in that orange juice?
And no pulp in this milk. What's going on?
Oh, milk
That's a
pulp.
poltergeist. Yeah, the poltergeist. The old black dude pops out of nowhere. You ate a poltergeist. What?
Get out of here
Seen
before
it
it pop
before.
out of your stomach, man.
Yeah, you better head yourself to the church or pop out of here.
Oh man, I think with of course with COVID, it just brought that whole cleanliness conversation to the forefront, and we just learned a lot about a lot of people that we share this planet with, and what they consider clean and not. So back to that bathroom conversation, I remember hearing somebody saying, "Oh, they feel like if they didn't have a bowel movement, they don't need to wash their hands. It's just urine. It's just urine. If it came in contact, within a year, so what? Whatever."
What about sweat and dirt?
You don't have to convince me. I'm on your side, John. I believe. I'm just telling you what I heard people say. That ain't my philosophy, but that's what that's how
So that's
some
like
people
in theory,
rationalize it.
just theorizing, just trying to put myself in their shoes. They must believe if I take a shower and then I go handle my private parts to urinate, it's okay for me to walk out without washing my hands because I've already washed my body.
But even if you peed on your hands a little bit, it's still okay.
It's still okay. It's okay to go prepare food and go kiss babies and touch people in the face.
I remember when I was younger, I forget if it was my friend's mom or him, but I was at my friend's house and we were talking about washing your hands or whatever, and someone said, "Well, if you're at home, you don't need to wash your hands." I'm like, well,
what? Do you have a bathroom at home? What do you use it for?
Wait a second. Everything here?
Oh, what?
That's just not true.
I know you jumped out the window, right?
Yeah, and then
I can play out.
I stuck my hands in my pockets and I jumped out the
window. That's disgusting. Yeah.
I can wash my hands at home.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
For the record, people at home, even at home, you need to wash your hands. You can still get sick from yourself having dirty hands.
And not just wash your hands too. Pay attention to your nail, your cuticles. You could wash your hands and still have dirt and grime under your nails. That still counts as dirt, y'all. Right? Don't just let the surface get in the nails, man. That's boogers,
Well, how
dirt,
long is that?
skin, poltergeist, all
that
of
hand
it.
washing take now. People are maybe they're willing, maybe not even willing to wash it for the. How long are we supposed to wash for, Lord? It ain't even coming to my mind. 20 seconds.
Like 30 seconds, yeah.
Sing your ABC. Some people are doing that, but maybe not. Now, if you want a nail clean and all of that stuff, that's a lot more time. A lot of people they're not.
It is.
Put all that in there.
Yeah, I've never asked. Those bathroom attendants, will they clean your nails if you're like, hey, could you?
I throw it to him.
You get up in here.
Yeah.
We cut to Amici walking out of the stall. Hey, need a soap? You need soap?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Let me get the water for you right
Thank you,
there.
sir.
Mm-hmm. Get a paper towel.
Okay. Hey, I noticed there's a little brush on the by the sink there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do nails? Do you clean nails? Fingernails?
Do I do nails? Let me tell you something, man.
Mhm.
You are the first guy who's asked me to do his nails. I've had this brush sitting here for 2 years in this room waiting for somebody to ask me to do their nails. Hell yes, I'll do your nails. You care. You care. A lot of these guys who walk in and out of here, they don't care. They don't care about cleanliness. They don't care about sanitization. Their hands will still be dripping wet. They walk out of this bathroom. I'm holding the paper towel, waiting for them. But you took the soap, you took the water. Yeah, I'll clean your nails. Go ahead, show me your hands.
Okay. There we are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do some work on these. I can. Oh. Wait a minute. I can't help you with these nails. You got poltergeist under your nails.
What?
You got poltergeist under your nails. I can't help you with these nails.
What do you mean I've poltergeist?
My brush has not been blessed.
What's going on in there, man? I gotta pee. Hurry up.
Oh yeah, there's only one stall in here, so you're gonna have to.
I gotta get out.
Yeah, I gotta wait. Look.
Hey, you said I got poltergeist on my nails, and they gonna kick me out.
Yeah, you got to get out of here because I don't want you spreading that around my bathroom. But you need to take this to some sort of church or holy man or something, someone spiritual. Okay, get them to remove it from your nails. I'd love to help
I'm in the middle of a friend's birthday party. What do you mean go to a church?
Get out of here. Run as fast as you can to get someone to help with these nails. Okay, I'm not joking, man. I gotta let this guy in.
All right.
we cut to Amici at a nail salon. You say you need somebody holy to do your nails?
Yeah, like somebody who knows how to deal with poltergeist.
A poltergeist.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah. Okay.
Poltergeist under my nails.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look in the nail. All right. Good. That's in the book. Pat, go past the peppermint wash and the hot stone. So look in the back page in the book, and we've got like all of our holiness specials and depoltergeisting.
Okay. Wow, these are pricey.
Well, I'm sorry,
I'll get the holy water started real quick. Just make sure it's real nice and warm for them.
Thank you, Marcel. See, we take care of you over here. Those other places that promise to rid you of poltergeist, they don't have no guarantee, but we guarantee you that the poltergeist will be removed from under your nails when you finish.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah, how long is this gonna take? I got to get back to a party. Is it a long process?
It's gonna take as long as it takes for the spirit to move and for the poltergeist to be gone. Marcel, you got your robe?
I got my robe. Yeah.
Okay. Put your robe on. And
I gotta finish dusting it first.
Okay, you dust it off. I'm gonna go and put my robe on. The last time we had a poltergeist in here, I just got poltergeist juice all over this robe.
And you're putting it back on?
Yeah.
Yes. Are
you sure none of it's gonna get like on me as you're doing this?
We cut to Amici showing back up to the party. Oh! Look who showed up, everybody! Look, hey, I thought you dipped out on us, man. I thought.
No, I know. I was already here. I went straight to the bathroom, and then I found out I had poltergeist under my nails, so I had to leave.
Why are you dripping wet right now, dude? What are you covered in? You're like slimy.
Is that ectoplasm?
Oh man, he didn't want to get on me.
Of course, you got to go back to the party.
Oh man.
Yeah. Shout out to Halloween
Oh, look at that.
is coming up.
Inadvertent.
I showed my kids Thriller for the first time today.
How did it go?
Mhm.
My 5-year-old, she couldn't take it.
Mm.
What's yeah,
It's-
man? She's 5.
I didn't. She walked in when we were watching. My 2-year-old, he's trying to figure out what's going on. He just liked to dancing. My 7-year-old was trying to act like she wasn't scared,
Mm,
but I could tell afterwards those images were in her head.
mm, mm, mm.
Um, but we were listening to the car, and I'm like, "This is the greatest Halloween song ever made." And she was like, "Oh, I don't believe so." And we played it, and I got hype, and I'm like, "You got to see the video."
Oh no.
But then I told him, I was like, "It scared me as a child when I first saw it, but I also saw it by myself. I didn't have someone there to kind of demystify all the stuff that's going on." So, but no, my oldest got through it. It was pretty cool. We laughed a little bit,
Tandy, let me get your take on it because I feel like I got
you know.
a sense of
She
John
said,
here.
"Uh, what she called him,
Tan-
Michael Jordan, I think."
Tandy,
It's,
what age do you think is appropriate for a kid to start watching horror movies?
oh man, I really think it depends on the kid. I
Does
really do. I think it
How do
just
you know if
depends
a kid's ready?
on. I guess if they sneak up on you while you're watching one and they just stay engaged and they don't act afraid afterwards or any of that, maybe you got a shot. Maybe you
I'll
got a
be
shot.
sometimes so in like some Disney and Pixar movies, there will be some sort of like moments that are a
Mhm.
bit like spooky or scary,
darker,
and
yeah.
and I always look over at my kids, and if they're sometimes they'll be just like locked in, they'll just be like, and I'll be like, "Hey, Tony, Tony,"
Yep.
like that.
He's been
Spirits
sucked
got
in.
it, man. Antoine, you got to be careful.
The
Them spirits will
poltergeist,
get them.
man, bringing them
Spirits will
into
get them.
Spirits got them.
Them Toy Story spirits
for
will get them.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Every
I
except for
tried Harry
two.
Potter once. Harry Potter, I thought was like,
Mhm.
okay, we can for my 7-year-old, I'm like, if she could sit through Harry Potter, because it has some creepy, dark for their
Yeah.
age moments. But she got freaked out with Dobie. She could not stand to look at Dobie.
The freaky little gremlin dude, right? Or
Hmm
what is he?
Yeah.
What is he?
Like, no matter how
Goblin?
much I said he's harmless, he's not going to do
Don't mean
anything.
nothing.
She's like, his
Yeah, look at
eyes. I
him.
just can't stand to look at his eyes. Yeah.
This little freak. I'm gonna bring him up.
And to answer
He
your
starts like
question,
hitting
uh,
himself and stuff. Like
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he looks. If he would popped up in the room, I could understand why she would scream. But then I showed her the uglier version, the other elf, the one you just had, the older one, and she laughed at him. I'm like, he looked creepier than Dummy.
Mm.
He, loo- he looked meaner. This one just looks just,
Creepy
who?
is
yeah,
Who's the older
just
one? This guy?
no. There's an older one that I think you had a picture of one. But there was like an older one in the movie that was mean looking and scruffy and nonetheless.
creepy is not only what you look like, but it's how you moving, how you look, facial expression, what your voice
Hmm
sounds like. I
hmm
mean, all of that together. That's a
Yeah.
problem. A lot of that can be big problem.
So my first real horror movie experience was I would never do to my children. My mother,
Hmm.
I'll never forget this because she tries to make fun of me to this day. Like, she's like, yeah, yeah, John's afraid of clowns. And I'm like, I'm not afraid of clowns. When I was young, you were watching it and you decided to call me into the room to get you something while the movie was on. There's no context, there's no nothing. The first time you see it as a child, of course it's going to freak you out. You're going to be like, what the hell did I just see?
Hmm.
This clown eat a kid in the sewer. What is going on? And you called me in here, right? So the way I decided to do with my children was slow walk them because, like you said, I do watch things and they will be listening or they might come downstairs. and I know that they have friends who are going to do crazy stuff too. So my thing is, I would rather expose you here than have some kid give it to you and then they lie about what it really is. So I'm not gonna the horror movies. I like when I say to them, Thriller is the worst thing I've probably ever showed them, and I didn't show my 5-year-old because I know she doesn't like. She can see a shadow in a movie, and she'll be like, like it's the shadow of the superhero. Why is it dark? So I know not to do that one. We were going to try Hocus Pocus last year, but it was just like you said, the music and all that production. It was freaky for them. So I try to build it up to them, but I'm not going to force them into it. I didn't force them to watch Thriller.
You did. There's a whole lot of horror to get over, to get to the music, to get to the dancing. You got like, let me see,
And
all
I'll
the
say
rules.
you, you can leave, you can do that. But I also did like a caption for them, like talk them through, because I don't know if y'all saw the movie Thriller. At the end, he actually has the BTS where he shows them putting makeup on, shows the guys dancing, like how good the dancers were that he got to do it. So I was sharing that as they're watching it, as a like this is a video that's made that he wanted people to dance. It was the first time people saw this. I think it was on MTV. So I walked her through it, so it wouldn't be like, "Tell me what you think of this," and then run out and turn all the lights off perfectly, because that's how my like older cousins would have did me. They would have been like, "Hey, John," or my mom, right? "Come here and bring me some water." And the kids get ate by a clown on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention.
Yeah, I think I probably told you guys, but that's some of my first horror movie experience where I was at like a friend's house and we're upstairs playing, and like I came downstairs for some reason and they were watching like one of the Candyman movies, and like it was like the end, and I just like saw this whole scene of the dude getting slashed up, and that stuck with me. Like I did not, I was afraid of the dark after that. And like I didn't even see the whole movie. I don't have a context. No one walked me through it. Just stumbled on to it.
He could have been the good guy. Well, you did.
For more.
Like, why are we watching horror movies in the middle of the day? Playing
in the
upstairs.
open living
In mixed
room,
company. You got to get everybody to agree. We all want to watch this, and sign up and say like, even if you get scared, you wanted to be here. You can't just scream.
I need a disclaimer.
NDAs.
A
All right,
waiver.
kids, inside
2
these
forms of
NDAs.
ID. I need to know. Yeah. You can't just run up on
I don't like making people afraid, especially not other people's kids. Like I would never show nothing like that unless they got over like 16 and they were like, "Oh, I heard you watch horror movies. We want to see a movie." Then I would, all right, knock y'all socks off.
I'll never. We went to the movies so infrequently growing up. And I'll never forget my daddy was like, "Yeah, I'm going to the movies." He wanted to go see The Exorcist. Daddy, can you take us with you? Take us with you. Yeah, we go to the movies. Yeah, y'all can go. I don't remember any hesitation from my mother or anybody like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Nobody had that conversation. He didn't prep me going in.
No,
and we get there late, right? We're not even from the beginning, so I could get locked in. We walk in, she's possessed, spitting, and face, and that's the biggest thing. I screamed so loud. He's like, "Get out!" And I walked out. And I went in and I saw another movie, a humorous movie. Oh gosh, what's the guy's name? Hamilton. Real ruddy skin color. Oh god, it was something about vampires, but he was like a disco vampire or something like that. And that was cool. That was funny. I'll look it up.
Disco vampire.
Yeah, like it was during the time of disco music. Something bitten, something whatever. But that's what I saw instead.
We got to 2 groups of people in a movie theater. All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am not leaving this all you can watch horror marathon, right? I'm here for the long run. Okay.
Okay.
So, if you guys need to go, feel free. But I'm staying. I don't care how scary it gets.
No.
Well, I just put a whole lot of Gorilla Glue on my jeans and this seat. So I'm going to sit here until I can't sit no more. Get my money's worth, man.
Yeah, I'm here to get my money's worth, And they said that the last person in here gets all the popcorn that's left at the end of the movie night. So I got my eye on that,
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And at any moment they're gonna do another jump scare. So you be ready for that, because I'm ready. I'm locked in. I'm looking. I don't care what jumps out.
I've been here longer than all of y'all. I
didn't even see you there.
That's right. Jump scare. I'm in here for the past 2 weeks before they even started showing the horror movies. I was here for the comedy, and then they were like, "There's horror coming. You want to stay? It's gonna be real scary." I was like, "I've had my mail forwarded here. I'm not going anywhere."
You stayed through all you could watch comedy?
Oh, you stayed all you could watch comedy? The one that'll split your sides?
Yep. And I had a doctor. You call Uber, they Uber a doctor over, and he came and he stitched me up. And I just kept it going, man. Because at the end of all of this, you get all the popcorn that you can eat. I'm a little hungry.
Well, did you get anything for sitting through the comedy? Because I don't know.
Oh no, no, because most people leave with split sides, so they don't offer you anything. But I took care of that. And when they said, "Well, if you stay through the horror, you get the popcorn," I was locked in.
Wow.
Well, I'm staying.
You're dedicated.
Yep.
It could at least pay for your health bills and stuff, but I digress.
No, they don't care about any of that. But look, I know these movies are scary, man, but
they're scary.
They ain't scarier than, man. When I was little, my mama used to say, "If you don't go to sleep, Michael Jackson gonna come and get you." And I was scared of Michael Jackson.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man.
Oh, no.
I was scared of Michael Jackson.
Scared of the Thriller?
Don't say that.
Oh, that scares you? The Thriller?
I was scared of the Speed Demon when he turned into that rabbit and was dancing in the desert. That was freaky, man.
I mean, if we're being honest, when he turned into that robot, the Moonwalker, that got me. How's the man gonna be a machine like that?
Why did the robot have a perm? I still don't understand.
It haunts me to this day.
Michael Jackson is scary, man.
That's
what I'm saying.
Such an enigma.
Underrated boogeyman. Everybody knows him as the king of pop. But he like Freddy Krueger, Candyman, ain't got nothing on Michael Jackson. Nothing.
What? Wait, whoa. What's happening? What's up? My fingernails. They got perms.
What?
Oh,
no. They're growing perms.
Oh no, you got to go wash your hands, man.
I can't leave.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Well,
spreads to the rest of us.
You guys leave then. You guys leave. I told you. I don't care if my hands turn to perms. I'm staying for this popcorn.
You got to get out of here, man.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Hold you guys under your nails.
You're glued to your seat.
Look,
you've been sitting for 2 weeks.
It's starting to spread up your fingers, man. The perm is getting longer.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I know you worried, but hold on a second. I got here. Take this. Take my nacho container there. Yeah, I did eat some nachos.
Is it clean?
Oh no, man, clean.
Look like a 2-week-old cheese in there.
I bought that at the start of the comedy routine. I've let several people borrow my nacho boat while they've been in here in the movies. Every batch of nachos that you buy, the kid that makes it hand bites one of the chips. And the nachos
you can't tell us nothing. Hand bites them. Shout out to Chicken Joe Clark. Thank you for hanging out with us. But we're going ahead and get on out of here. We do this every first and third Tuesday. Come check us out. But yeah, if you're in San Antonio again this weekend on Saturday, we'll be there. Hit us up. See you there.
We got a workshop.
Workshop.
Workshop in San Antonio. Yeah.
Let's follow us. CTUN